Hi and welcome to the Crochet Circle. My name is Alex and in today's video I'm gonna continue with the alphabet series, and today we're gonna do a letter T. Just like before in the previous one when I was sketching it on a piece of paper, I'm gonna show you how to do the letter T. So we're gonna do it actually upside down. So first we're gonna do the top part and then we're gonna do the bottom part. We're gonna chain 22. We're gonna do 6 rows up, and then I'm gonna cut the yarn here, and then I'm gonna start it again, and this is gonna be 8. I am gonna do the timestamps on the start, the end of the top part or the bottom part where we're gonna start, and then the finish, and then the next timestamp will be when I'm gonna put both of the T's together, like I did with the letter I. So I think we can get started. I again have my green yarn. I have my 3mm hook, and the pattern calls for chain 22. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Now chain 1, and in the second one from the hook a single crochet. So that's the first one, the second one, and now 20 more. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 2 more. That's 21 and 22. Now the base is done. I need 5 more rows of 22. So for the next row, chain 1 to step it up, and then 24 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 2 more. So that's 2 rows done, and because I'm gonna have 6 rows up, I need to do 4 more. Again, chaining up. As you can see, the letters are pretty tall with those 30 rows, but to have a wall hanger or a name tag, it's definitely better to have large letters so they can be seen from far. And I forgot to say something else in the previous video, I think. If you don't want to have this puffy look on your letters, you don't have to do 2 of them. You can just do 1 letter and then block it, and if it's gonna hold hard, you can just use them like that. So I just finished the 3rd row, now I'm gonna go on the 4th one. So this was row number 4, 2 more to go. And 2 more stitches. Now that's the 5th row. I need to do 1 more row and then I'm gonna cut the yarn. And I'm gonna count the stitches just to make sure I have 22. So I just made 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Let's just count the rows as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can cut the yarn. I'm just gonna do a chain 1 and pull the yarn through. So that's the top part of the tee, but we are doing it the other way around. Now in the 8th single crochet we have to start doing it, so I'm gonna skip 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and in the 8th one I'm going in with my needle. I'm pulling the yarn through, chain 1 to level it up, and single crochet. I am gonna be working the tail in as well, so that's 2, 3. If you can see how I'm working the tail in, I just kind of lean it on top of the single crochets, and once I go in with my crochet hook, I have all of them in my single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now on this side we should have 7 stitches left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now I have to repeat this row 24 times because 6 were made for the top part, and until 30 there's still 24. So I made one already, and this is now the second one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Chain 1 for leveling it up. So I have my white yarn here to put the two tees together once I will have both tees ready. But I'm definitely not there yet. Don't forget, if you want to see how the two letters are joined together, you can skip to, I'm not gonna predict a timeline, but it will be down below in the description when the joining of the tees will be made. And also you can get the pattern on my webpage. There will be a diagram on how to do it, when to cut your yarn, where to start, and how many stitches to do in each row. I kind of forgot the count of rows now, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this is the 8th one. This is gonna be the 9th one. And the eye is coming into place at the moment. Now in the next one I'm just gonna count how many single crochet stitches I have, just to be sure I have 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I kind of hope I am on half of it at the moment, but when I finish this row I'm gonna count it up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Actually, I'm over the half, so I need 9 more. Eight more. Seven more. Six more. Now that's 5 more. I'm just gonna double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. If you have a row counter, you can definitely, click or make any other row counting method that you use. I already said that these letters in the beginning are pretty easy. I'm not gonna use anything else, but when I have to do row counts, I just do this. I will be using that when it's gonna come to letters like S or A or M, or all the letters that are kind of curvy or diagonal. I think that's 20. No, I think that's 21. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 2 more rows to go, and then the first part of the T will be done. Actually, the first of 2 T's will be done. Because I want my letters to have a 3-dimensional look, and that's why I'm using 2 of them. Now I'm in the last row and I'm on stitch number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. I'm gonna do chain 1. Now I can cut the yarn and just pull it through. Okay, so that's the first T done. Now off to the next one. Again, the same process. Chain 22, 6 rows up, end it, and then start 7 in the 8th stitch from the end, and then 24 stitches up. So let's begin now. Don't forget, it's gonna be timestamp the next step when I'm gonna be joining the 2 T's. So the base is again single chain 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22. Chain 1, and in the second one from the hook a single crochet. And now single crochets all till the end. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and the last 2, that's 21 and 22. Now that's row done. We need 5 more rows like this, because altogether it's gonna be 6. Chain 1 for leveling it up and 22 single crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15, 20, 21 and 22. Chain up for leveling it up, and 22 single crochets all the way around. That's row number 3 up to row number 4. Now up to row number 5. And now for the 6th row, I am gonna count the stitches just to be sure I have 22. So that's 2 done, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22. Again, I can just chain 1 and cut the yarn off and pull it through. That part of the tee is done. Now off to the bottom part. There is actually a top part here, so I'm gonna skip 7 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then in the 8th one, I'm gonna go in with my crochet hook. And do a slip stitch, a chain 1, and a single crochet. Again, I'm gonna be working the yarn in, so I kind of just lay it on top and work it in. So that's one done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm just gonna double check if I did everything right. So I need to have 7 stitches here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now 23 more rows of 8 single crochets. Again, I'm not using a row counter. I'm just gonna count the rows when I'm gonna feel that it's slowly time to end. But you can definitely use a row counter, or like I said before, just make little notes on a piece of paper to check where you are. I hope you are enjoying the music in the background, because it is much easier to crochet when you have some light music there. Well, at least it is for me. I'm just gonna count the stitches if I still have 8 of them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm just gonna count how many I've already done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 11 more to go. Ten more to go. And I lost the count on how many I've already done. So after this row, I am gonna count them. But my prediction is 5 more to go. So let's see. That's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's 4 more to go. Now that's 21. $22. 23. And in the last row again I will double check if I have 8 single crochets in a row. So now I'm in row 24, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Chain 1, and I can snip off the tail. So now we are at the timestamp where I'm gonna join the 2 T's together. What I'm gonna do before that is I'm just gonna work the tails in a bit so I don't get these loose ends at the end. So I'm just working them in just a bit. This is from where I attached the yarn. This one is again already worked in. I just want to bring it more into the middle. That's the starting one. Now I know which side of the T is gonna be the face and the back, so this is gonna be the back because I have all the scrap yarn visible. So that's one T done. Now for the other one. As I said, I just want to bring it more into the crochet field, so when I'm gonna be joining them together, I won't have any loose ends sticking around or lurking around when I'm gonna be joining them. And I'm not gonna cut the yarn off because this is gonna be on the inside of the letter T and it's not gonna be shown anywhere. Now for the last one. Okay. Now I have the two T's. I'm gonna put them back to back on each other, and I am gonna start on the bottom of the T, work all the way around. And just a reminder, I am gonna be putting, let me get a hook, a chain 2 loop on each of the corners, so that's gonna be 4 of them, just to much easier string it through once it will be done. So I have my contrasting yarn. Chain 1 and a single crochet. Now I'm gonna make chain 2 and go into the last stitch. That's the loop I was telling you about. Now I'm gonna do a chain 1 and another stitch in the same one, because that's just working the corner. Now just single crochets all the way down. I'm just double checking the back side if it's really stitch in each stitch, because I don't want to go back and I don't want to get my work undone. If I can just double check it every now and then. So that's the front side and the back side. Now this is a corner one. I'm gonna do a chain one and a single crochet in the same one. Again, this is the corner one, chain one and in the same stitch. And this is again the one of the corners where I want to put a chain two and a loop. So it's gonna be much easier to string. Actually, I didn't go far enough in here, so should be here and here. Yeah. As you can see, the T is already getting its more shape. Now one more, chain two for the loop, and then in the corner one, another single crochet and another one. Now I'm already turning back. Now this is gonna be the corner one. So it's gonna be one, chain one to turn the corner, and another single crochet. And now in each one again, so first one here and the first one on the back side. I'm gonna do 5 more stitches, then I'm gonna stuff the head of the T. Okay, I'm gonna pull a bit longer tail. I have my stuffing. I want it to get into the corners. A bit more. Okay, now I can finish this side of the T. And just before I'm gonna go to the bottom part, I'm gonna stuff the T properly. Double checking the back side if everything is fine. I'm gonna stuff a bit more now. Now this is the corner one, chain one and do one more. I have just enough space here to stuff the T up completely. Just a bit more. And that's gonna be it. So all I have to do is close it up. Now this was a corner piece, so I'm gonna do a chain 2 to make the loop. And single crochet all the way till the beginning of the row. Now I'm gonna cut the yarn, pull the yarn through because I want to do a invisible join. So needle through, skip the first one, I hope you can see. So skip the first one, and in the second one I go in, and then I go back into the same stitch. If you don't know how to do that, I do advise you perhaps to take a look at my granny square, sunburst granny square tutorial. It's much easier to see there because of the colors of the yarn, because this white can be pretty hard to distinguish. So if you want to see how the invisible join is made, you can definitely check out my sunburst crochet granny square tutorial. So I've worked one tail already in, now for the second one. Just pulling it in somewhere because it doesn't matter, it's gonna be hidden on the inside. I'm gonna do the same with this tail. Okay, and that is a T done. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any questions, you can definitely leave them in the comment box below. If you have any requests which letter to do next, or if you want to have a priority which letter I should do first, let me know. Just leave me a comment below. Currently I'm on I and T, but it's gonna be the whole alphabet. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you soon again. Take care and bye bye.